So this is video 3 on how to use the unique learning portion of the N2Y.com website. Now we have already discussed going to the home page. This is where you set up your schedule. Today, right now, I just want to talk to you about the teacher reports. Now, we've already mentioned taking the checkpoints on a monthly basis, the beginning of the month and the end of the month. That shows you what it's like, a pre and a post test for each of the lessons. If you need benchmark data, you would go into here, and student profiles doesn't give you a lot of information, but when the students are working on their daily computer time, or like right now, we are sheltered in place, so I just want to kind of see what they're doing at home. So I'm going to go into the student performance report and pick a student, continue, and then let's just see I want to see what they've done for the last 3 months. You can choose whatever you want to here, and I'm going to continue. And then I want to be specific, so I want to say, let's see what they're doing on Chapter 1, Read and Comprehend. So once I've chosen, I will view the report. Takes a little bit for it to come up, but then this gives you data. It shows you that, the child was working on January 13th. At this time online, they completed the assignment and they got 8 out of 8. And you keep going. And again, it's just showing you that the children are working like they're supposed to. Now let me get into our current date here to see. Okay, so it's jumping around. The good thing about this report is it also gives you the standards. Now, with us, I'm in Georgia, so Georgia and the company have worked together to correlate our standards to the activity, but you can just go in here and get the information that you need. Let's go back out here. And you can just go into each student. Let's go back out. Okay, and you just pick the data for whatever student that you need. Okay, let me go back home, go back into unique learning and go home. I'm going to show you a few other things. Okay, that is your schedule again. And it will take you through the steps on how to initially set up your block times, and they can all be different. For us, this is, we use the suggested monthly plan, so it automatically tells us. All I had to do really was go in and put in a lunchtime, and it figures in everything else for you. But you can certainly edit this, and here is where you put in your blocks of time, whatever you would like. And it's super easy, nothing really there. You just put in your times, what day, and you save it. Okay, super easy. Go back into here, go back into home. All right, so let's go down here. You can assign homework for your students. And that's not something I'm doing right now, but you can, starting at a specific time. So let's just say we get out of school at 4:30, so I want to say starting at let's just do 5:15. This is when the students can start working, and then you add homework to it. And you just walk through. We're going to do a lesson there, and you just click whatever it is that you would like for them to work on. You click it and you add it to your students. Super easy there, okay? So if I want to say this one, and then if you want specific students, you can do that, or you can do the classroom. Okay, so then everybody has that as homework, but the it already gives, right now we have given our students access to the those green boxes that I've showed you. Those are the activities. Let's go back. There is so much in this. I could probably be here for days showing you everything that this program has to offer. It's just best that you get in and kind of just play. Here it tells you, you know, what's coming up next. We should be moving into math. Right now we are technically at lunch. So let's go in. We have looked at all of this. You've got some core materials that you can look at. Now this gives you all kinds of, like you can set up a binder, and so it'll give you little activities for the more functional types of skills that you should work on. We did this with our students. I sent this home, and you know, we did little activities, you know, how do you clean your face? How do you brush your hair? How do you brush your teeth? How do you put deodorant on? I sent home a toothbrush and toothpaste for my students. And so you can put this in your binder, or you can, you know, do it in class, however you want to do it. Up to you. But these tasks here, lunch menus, wiping down the table, these are all your functional types of skills. You could even say some of them are job related. If you had a job of being what's the word? In a restaurant, when you go in and you clean the dishes, the dishwasher, there you go, hello. My brain is on overdrive. Clearing the table, a busser, you know, so you can certainly tie this into real life situations. You can tie it into just, you know, doing these activities in the classroom. So then let's you have a transition passport. This is also moving your students on to life after school, life after high school. Go into the binder. And it's going to be slow loading. I do apologize for that. There it is. Okay. So it gives you lots and lots of transitional activities. Again, this is a binder. You've got tabs that you can include into your binder. How to write a resume and things like that. So anything that you want to add, this is more of your, you know, your high school, but certainly you can do it in elementary or even middle school. All right, let's get back here. Your science and your social studies. There's not a lot of activities here. It does tie in some of your science and social studies that you might be working on. You really do need to supplement your lesson plans, and it doesn't necessarily give you a science topic. You have to search it. Okay, so let's see, for social studies, we were working on government. And so then you can choose. There's not a lot of options that you can choose from, but if you go in here, let's just see, it gives you a book for each one. Which ones? Let's just go, a president has responsibilities. So here you can download it as a PDF or use it as an iDoc to be interactive with it. So if I go into my iDoc, my interactive part, again, it gives you the lesson plans and it gives you the activities that you need to be working on. Scroll up, gives you comprehension questions. And I like this because all of the formats are the same. So what you see in reading, the format of the quizzes, is what we call quizzes. They're all multiple choice. You get pictures added for students who need that picture support. And then if you are working with someone who needs a larger print or just a simplified format, you have level 1. So for the science and social studies, you're just picking and choosing what your students are working with. Teacher reference materials gives you lots of your COMBOARD strips, Dolch and Fry word list, greeting cards. This is just extra supplemental types of things. Let's see, a money pack, which is pretty cool. Okay, so you can print play money if you do not have enough money. I always ask my parents to send in a little bit of change and we keep it all together. We write it down at the beginning of the year so that I know how much to send back. But there you have lots of supplemental activities, and let's see, here you have shapes. So you can just kind of see it gives you lots of things. You don't have to use these. Okay, instructional guides, AT decisions, that is your assistive technology, instructional tips, leveled, you know, it's so much. It gives you so much. So see, here we know that it's aligned to the Georgia standards. So it gives you the aligned documents and the instructional targets there for each grade level. Lots and lots of stuff here. All right, so, and then let's see, it'll give you a year topic. So, you know, year at a glance, if you want to go ahead and just look at that, you can see what you're working on. It's helpful for that supplemental science and social studies or even math, because for us, we don't just use unique learning. We will pull from the News to You, which I will do in another video. And we just pull from, you know, there's lots of great activities out on Teacher Play Teachers. You can also create your own, but you do need to supplement. Okay, video 4 is coming next. That will probably go over the News to You. Till next time.